Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Going to pick up on Bastion again, where we left off in the Ankle Gator territory. So let's jump right back into that. I want to split up the videos so that they're not too long. Because I'm not sure if everyone wants to really be watching like a 50-minute long video.
All kinds of beasts we don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
They're dead. And up.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne.
Queen Anne Ankle Gator.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed. Ain't time for pecker hunting, so the kid can't resist. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
And poke. No pincushion.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
Poke. Poke.
Queen Anne can't fit down some of these narrow paths.
Try to get her on the gas.
Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
Poke.
Still no sign of the shard.
I can hold on to the brusher's pike. Poke. Poke.
The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
Poke. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Yeah. Wait, let's go back up. Don't bite me.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the queen.
Let's go right through it. Alright, just gonna make it downward.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
Gotta fight the ant.
Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. The shard's sitting in plain view. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
She's not too hard to take out. Just dodge roll right over her.
She's starting to get annoyed.
She's gonna get faster though.
And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Right at Becker.
He's got it, and he's home free.
Not forward? I guess not. Oh, okay, it's back here.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it. We need an awful big lost and found under the circumstances.
Something pointy, something fancy. Greasy burnt strings. No. Something wrong. Gain some health by striking foes. That's a nice one. Gain some health by counterblocking.
Finders keepers. That gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Queen Anne's sake. Go back to the machete. Go back to the should I do Graver Slash or Ghostblade? Graver Slash. These are all preferences.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
These are all preferences, so I mean, if you want to try something else out for yourself, by all means. I mean, get the game, try it out for yourself, whatever you want to do for it. I'm gonna go into Point Lemaine.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine. If the wilds could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Grab the army carbine.
Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Blam! Just like my fighting days. Gun like that can even put the wilds in check. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine, not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as it can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks. Grand rails all grown over with things the Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Just gonna work my way up this way.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
The machete is really simple to throw. That's why I keep it with me.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place. Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers, coughing fungus everywhere. Only one way to cure a cough like that.
I think there's something that shows up over here. It's back where you came from.
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Whoops. You'll notice from time to time I get distracted.
Off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple. Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Selandian War.
You'll notice a lot of mentioning between the Selandia and Ura War. Let's go back to the musket. I can do a lot more damage with the musket.
It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Not entirely sure how that does.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs.
Get rid of these peckers.
Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got one good run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swampweed central. Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
Actually have.
While choking on swampweed.
Well, something like that.
While Pecker's trying to prick you in the eye.
Something like that, too. More like a needle.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
It was a little fun. You know what? I'm just gonna answer the narrator. That is a true experience. I'm not gonna go into details about that one. Alright.
But then, at last, it's the end of the line.
Might want to take
You'll
a drink.
be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days.
And dead. Ah! Died.
Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wallflower, pincushion like it. At first he thinks it's Zulf. Turns out he's wrong.
Sonura.
This is for you, says the man. Then wham. When the kid comes to, the man's long gone, but something else is there.
Sealed note. A letter addressed to Zia. It appears to be written by Zulf, who must have found another Ura survivor to deliver the message. Maybe Zulf taught Zia enough of their data language to be able to read this.
The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia. Well, what's a kid to do? He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note. That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Show surpassing skill with the war machete. We strike foes 15 times in a row without missing.
The Gravers, the arm of justice. They seemed unstoppable.
Ask Zia about her ceramic stockpot. What did you do for her food back when you were living on Prosper Bluff?
Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get.
Sealed note. Can you read this? It's addressed to you.
The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf.
It's meant for Zia. Isn't this Zulf's handwriting?
Zulf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zulf told him. Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking. The shards are getting harder to find.
Go into to the Culford Cauldron. Here it simmers in this unstable area which once pierced to the heart of the world.
Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Why, Culford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time.
Probably gonna end the video right here. So that'll do for this recording. Thank you for watching. If you have any other suggestions for other games, feel free to leave a comment. I hope you have yourself a great day. Sweet Tooth, signing off.